to the Central Florida Zoo comes to you. We're out here today with some of my favorite animals. My name is Brittany and I'm one of the hoofstock keepers, and right behind me are our 3 warthog girls. All 3 of them are girls, and we're doing something special for them today because all 3 of them happen to have something in common this week. It is their birthday. So we have 2 older females, big girl and little girl out there, and then we have big girl's daughter, Karanga. We have some special stuff set out for them right now. They're actually just finding their little bobbing for apples they have out there. So we have a pool with some water and some of their produce that they get throughout the day in there. They'll have a little bit of fun with it. Now, Karanga was actually born here at the zoo. She's been here with her mom and her aunt for her entire life. And so, as you watch her walking around, she is the youngest, but she's also the largest that we have right now. She's checking out all the different treats we have in there. So we do enrichment with our animals every day. Enrichment is anything that we give our animals that changes their day. That may be a new type of food, something new in their environment, even something as simple as a new smell or moving things that are in their environment every day. So everything out there is a different type of enrichment. Since it's their birthday, we went a little bit extra today. We have their pool with their produce in it. We have an ice pop up here up front since it's been a little warm around here lately. We also have some special treats that I'm going to toss out there now, see if they're interested in them. I have some lunch bags for them. Now in here is actually a treat they like. We're not as interested in it. They actually have corn husks in here that they do enjoy eating. Spread it out, make sure everybody gets one. And then when they're all done with that, they're going to have sort of their own version of a birthday cake. When it comes to food enrichment, we try to make sure that just like we only eat treats on a special basis, like our birthday, they're going to have a special treat that they don't get very often. They're actually going to have some very own Warthog peanut butter sandwiches. So we've got some graham crackers and peanut butter and jelly in there for them. And then once they've got their special treat, I believe we're going to have some questions. So right now they're all busy with their presents, so we'll give them a second to finish eating. When you're watching them eat, you may see them sort of kneel down on the fronts of their legs. When they're doing that, it's called knuckle walking. For warthogs, they're actually the tallest species, one of the tallest species of pig. So instead of having to lean over too far to get their food, they actually drop down on those front knuckles and they'll shuffle around so they don't have to stand all the way up while they're eating. Just checking out, making sure her mom didn't leave anything extra that she can eat. Everyone's so focused on their corn husk out there right now. I haven't even noticed the extra special treat that they have. If you watch Big Girl while she's opening up her bag, they actually use their foot to hold it down while they use that nose. They have really, really strong muscles in their nose to help rip open that bag, get into that good stuff there. So while I wait for them to finish up on what they have, if we do have any questions, we can answer them now.
Emma wants to know what they use their tusks for.
So they do use it for territorial fighting. These guys are all females, so their tusks there tend to stay a little bit shorter. The males will have them curl almost all the way over. When you look at them, it almost looks like their cheekbone here. It's actually a nice padded, almost wart-like structure, and that's what they use to kind of help protect their face from those tusks when they are territorial fighting. It's just a modified tooth. So it does grow, but just like any tooth, it's actually the same thing that an elephant's tusk is made out of. It's an ivory substance.
Scarlett would like to know, what do they eat in the wild?
So these guys, just like most pigs, are really opportunistic. Anything that they come across that might be edible. Hi, honey. So they're gonna eat things like insects. They may eat any kind of meat that they come across. They're gonna eat fruits and vegetables, different roots and nuts. Just about anything that they can come across to eat. Anything that they can kind of dig up in particular. If you look around their exhibit here, they actually do have a lot of places where they've dug up areas kind of looking for roots, as well as areas where they've actually dug out wallows for themselves. They're looking for more.
Harold would like to know how long their tusks get in the wild.
So these guys are gonna have about the same as you would see for their wild counterparts. So as long as they're able to grow, they're gonna keep growing. They can break them off and we'll see them kind of starting to reform. So you may notice our girls all have kind of slightly different lengths. This is little girl up front who just found our ice pop.
Rachel would like to know which animal is your favorite to work with at the zoo.
So I'm a little biased, but these are actually some of my favorite animals to work with. These girls are really special. A lot of times they sometimes get looked over. They're not the flashiest animals in the zoo, but they have absolutely the biggest personalities.
Rachel would also like to know, is their hair coarse or soft?
It's very, very coarse. These guys are different than a person would be. When we get really hot, we sweat, and as the sweat evaporates off our skin, it helps cool us off. Pigs do not have that same ability. They can't sweat. You may see commonly people saying that you'll see pigs rolling in mud. That's how they cool off. So that really coarse hair actually helps that mud stick better to their body, so they have more opportunity for the water in the mud to evaporate and cool them off. You'll see them kind of taking turns. Even though they're all females and they're all related to each other, there is a hierarchy amongst their group. There's someone in charge, and they're the one that gets to do whatever they want. So they're the first one to the food, they're the first one into a new environment, and then you kind of have rungs underneath that. And it's not necessarily just based on age. It can sometimes be based on personality, based on size. So we're always watching them because we even see little changes in that structure.
Emma wants to know why they wag their tails.
So part of it is just kind of as they're moving around, they'll use it to flick if they feel any kind of insects or anything along them. Sometimes when they're rolling around in the mud, you'll see it. What's really fun is when they find something really interesting to them, all of them take their tails and stick them straight up while they're running, which is always fun to watch.
Natalie would like to know if they eat bugs.
They can. Now, just like we have preferences for foods we like and foods we don't like, they do as well. So we do offer them insects as part of their enrichment, and some of them really like it, some of them have absolutely no interest in that. We're gonna get finished up here. They're gonna finish up their birthday treats. Hopefully we'll see you guys all tomorrow.